So, welcome. My name's Ben. I don't know how to begin this, and I'm intrigued as to how this is going to go. But I decided to start a YouTube channel and just see what happens. Now, I thought for my first video, I could just introduce myself, talk a little bit about myself, maybe answer some questions that, I don't know, people might want to know. But also, we're going to build this at the exact same time, so that you don't have to just sit there and listen to me ramble, and maybe it's a little interesting to watch. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to zoom this camera out, and we'll get started. Okay, now, actually, before we begin, little fit check, just to show off. This here is actually a little op shop find that I found and decided to crop. You guys absolutely cannot see anything right now, but that's okay. I will put up a picture here, perhaps, if I can work out how to do that in the video software, because again, I really don't know what I'm doing. But if I can, I'll pop up a little picture of what my fit is, because I enjoy fashion. It's kind of fun. Yeah, I really do, and I really enjoy op shopping as well. But before I start talking about myself, let's jump into this. So, I enjoy photography. I think it's very cool. The reason I have this camera that I'm filming on right now is because I might have impulsively purchased it to do some photography. I will also pop up some pictures of my photography for you guys to see if you'd like. So yeah, I saw this one and I thought this could be interesting to build. Do I build much Lego? No, this is probably going to be the first Lego build I've done in probably 15 years, give or take, probably more. So this could be interesting. This could go horrifically, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so while I open this bad boy up, like I said, my name's Ben. I decided that starting a YouTube channel could be really fun. Predominantly, oh, this is going to be so loud on the microphone. I assume we start with number one. Again, these have changed a lot since I made one, and definitely did not make ones this big. Lego for me when I was a kid was predominantly, oh my goodness. For those who haven't built Lego, we're kind of in the same boat here. Also, I promise this isn't going to be a Lego channel. I mean, I like Lego. It was a big part of my childhood. It would be kind of fun, and I've been wanting to build something for a while, but this definitely isn't a Lego channel, okay? That's the instructions. That's number one. Let's... oh my goodness me. This is going to be a lot. Let's pop that over there. I do have a bowl as well to put the stuff in, because as you can probably tell, I'm on my bed right now because this is the only spot I have to film. And, not the most comfortable or fantastic place to build Lego. I presume I'm probably going to lose some pieces, but we'll get over that bridge when it comes. Number 4. Number 3. And number 2. Okay. Thank God they are. I'll try and show you that up close. That's it there. We'll see what happens. Where was I? I honestly can't remember. This will probably happen a lot. I'll get distracted by things. And then, actually no, you know what, that does take me back to what I was talking about. This is really nice packaging, by the way. I am starting this YouTube channel because of how I go about life. I don't tend to stick to one thing. I tend to jump around and jump from hobby to hobby, I guess. Yeah, that's what I was saying, is that like, yeah, I bought this camera at spare, like just out of the blue because I wanted to start photography, so I thought that could be fun. Did I stick with it for a little bit? But again, we're moving on. That's just what I do. We have a few things here actually. We have some stickers for, I'm guessing, the end of the build, perhaps in the middle of the build, but then also we have these here. We have that one there. I don't know whether you can see. We have that one there. And we also have that one there. Who? Oh, are you going to focus? There we go. I believe that's the creator of the Polaroid camera. From what I was reading about this anyway, but we'll set these aside, shall we? Fantastic. Cool. Okay. So as I was saying, starting this YouTube channel because I can't stick to doing one thing. I have done photography. I've started an Etsy store. I am really big into the gym, but that is something that I have stuck with. I'm really into art. I'm really into design. I used to do a lot of digital art on my computer. Do I do that anymore? No. Again, I jumped off it. So fingers crossed this YouTube channel doesn't become something like that as well, where I decide that I'm bored of it and just move on. I don't think it will, and I think the reason I want to start this is because it gives me that opportunity to do multiple things and just try different things, and share it with you guys. And I think that's kind of the beauty of YouTube. It is a platform to allow me to just have fun with different things, have different hobbies, and try different things. Not necessarily stick with them, but turn them into something and actually do something with them, and not feel bad every time I jump to a new thing and forget about the old thing. Alrighty, I'm going to be back in a second. I'm going to start building this and just set up and get ready, and I'll come back. Okay, so we're back. I have my bowl full of bag number 1, and there is a lot already in bag number 1, but we're going to continue. Now, this is definitely probably going to be a multi-part series, because I don't know how long Lego tends to take to build. This is like, what, 516 pieces? So I imagine it's probably going to take me a while. But we'll see. Hopefully I get through bag 1 today. Now, I was saying that this YouTube channel is for me to try and just do different things that I enjoy, but actually turn them into something. Because like the photography, I started an Instagram page, I wanted to share that. I think I like sharing things with people, and I like showing people things that I'm doing. I enjoyed sharing my art. I enjoyed sharing my photography. I don't know, there's something about it. I just find it quite special to do. But yeah, I think that'll be the fun of this, I think. Now, to begin, I guess I could probably tell you guys a little bit about myself. So like I said, my name is Ben. I have no clue what I'm doing. That goes there. Cool, fantastic. Yes, my name is Ben. I currently work in architecture. Do I enjoy it? I do. I've loved design since I was a kid. I've always enjoyed art, throughout all of school. I was always doing visual communication or I think I enjoyed visual communication more than I enjoyed actual art, because I tend to get frustrated with my artwork, and I tend to get frustrated if I'm not happy with how it looks. That's okay. You know, we move forwards, that's fine, whatever. Have loved design, love all of that. The story of how I got into architecture, or into deciding that I wanted to pursue architecture, is actually, it's probably not that interesting, but it's a relatively interesting story. I had family friends growing up who are architects, and during one of my design classes, we were asked to create like a 2-point perspective, 2.1 point perspective of just a room to go with. I think it was to go with a book that we were designing or something like that. And you know, I really got into it at that point. I was loving my drawing, blah blah blah. So I put a lot of detail and a lot of effort into. I think I created like a children's bedroom for my book, and I showed these family friends of mine the room that I drew up, and they were like, "Wow, like this is really cool. Have you ever considered pursuing like architecture or something in that regard?" And at this, oh, that is so loud. I believe that maybe there's smaller pieces in. I think I need to open more bags. They were like, "Have you considered pursuing this?" And at the time, I reckon I was maybe 16, maybe. And at this point, I had no clue what I wanted to do after school. I was a little worried. I knew it would probably be something in art or design. But at this point, it really got me considering the idea that it could be fun to be an architect. It could be like I could really enjoy that. Which actually, before that, I also loved animals, specifically tigers, which I assume many people, their favourite animal is probably a tiger. So, a bit basic that way. But that's okay. We can be basic, it's fine. We're just individual in other ways. I'm going to pour those into there. That didn't have what I wanted in it. Please be in this bag, otherwise I'm already stuck. Okay, fantastic, it's in there. Cool. Oh my god, this is going to be real bad. I'm going to forget what I'm saying the whole time. I was saying that before the idea of architecture was in my head, I enjoyed animals. I wanted to either work in a zoo or I wanted to work as a vet. And there was a pinnacle turning moment, I believe, that my uncle sort of like my uncle guiding me in the direction of architecture. So I was having a conversation with him one day. By the way, we're getting there. This is like, what, step number 4, and I'm already confused. That's okay. My uncle. We were talking about, you know, what I wanted to do when I was older. Younger? What? I mean, goddamn what it would be like to be a young again. By the way, I'm probably gonna like maybe answer a few questions as to like who I am. But if you have any questions that you want to know about me, put them down in the comments. And we'll see. But one of the things that I'm not going to tell you is how old I am. I want you to guess how old I am. And is this going to hurt my feelings? Yeah, probably. Will some of you maybe think that I'm younger than I am? Perhaps, probably not. But we'll see. The lack of facial hair growth tends to make people believe that I'm younger than I am, but we'll see what happens. Oh my goodness me. It's a cool piece. Oh gee. Can you see that? Can you see that? What on earth was I saying? Pinnacle turning moment in my choice in career. My uncle said to me, he turned to me, and said to me, okay, so you're thinking about doing either like being a vet or working at a zoo, or on the other hand, completely different architecture and design. All he said to me was, would you prefer to design buildings that stand for a long time, that are really cool, people visit them, you know, it's design, it's super fun, okay? Or would you prefer sticking your arm or hand or finger or thumb up animals' asses? And I think that was a pretty easy answer, I have to admit. And you know, now, looking back at it, I've already done this wrong. That needs to be on this side, doesn't it? Looking back, I'm very glad I didn't pursue veterinarianism, being a vet. Because I don't think I could deal with seeing hurt animals. I think that would destroy me inside. I really think that would. Yeah, actually I was going to say, I was going to just mention a TV show, but I feel like if I mention this TV show, it would allow you guys to work out where I'm from as well, which is another thing that I want to see if people can comment down below, is where do you think I'm from? I'm sure that my accent, or well, again, I don't think I have an accent, but I'm sure that my accent to most people will probably point out where I'm from, because we tend to have pretty potent accents. Possibly one individual word, which I don't think I've said yet, would probably give it away as to how I say it. But we'll see. We'll see what you guys say. This is still confusing me, but we're getting there. I believe I'm building the Polaroid holder, the cartridge holder, before the actual camera, so perhaps we're only building the cartridge in this video. We'll see. I really don't want to keep you guys waiting, but it'll be interesting to turn this into a multi-part series. Okay. Why is this wrong? Oh, no. Why is this wrong? No, that's okay. We got this. That goes there. So, back to me working in architecture. I think university, so I have 2 degrees. I went to TAFE and I did a Bachelor of Design. No, I didn't. That was at uni. I did an Advanced Diploma of Building Design. And then I went to uni and I did a Bachelor of Design Architecture. And I think doing all of that really ruined architecture for me. If there's any architecture students watching, and also I'm aware that there's probably only going to be maybe 10, 15 people who look at this video. I'm fully aware of this, okay? This is my first video. I don't even expect to get comments down below or anything. I'm just manifesting that energy. And we'll see what happens, okay? I was saying that... Oh god, this better not be a running thing on this channel where I just get sidetracked so unbelievably easily. To be fair, probably half the reason I get sidetracked with all my hobbies, okay? I genuinely can't remember what I was saying. I was talking about... uni and all that ruining architecture for me. That stuff's hard. Holy hell. Any architecture students watching this, going to do architecture at uni it's a lot. They put you through the ringer. I remember being in there and they said the dropout rate is over 50%. There are so many people who drop out of doing architecture just because of how hard it is, and it really, really is. I wouldn't say difficult. I mean, no, I'm sure it is difficult. But again, I enjoy design. I enjoy all that kind of stuff. So that part of it wasn't hard for me. I've always had kind of like a design flair, but it was just the sheer amount of work that they put you through is what is crazy. Like, the joke of being up all night doing university work is absolutely true. Like model making, creating the designs, creating the posters, creating the 3D models, creating the renders, and then that's just like the design units. Like, you have the history units and all that kind of stuff. And like, I know there's other degrees that are probably just as hard, if not harder. I think it's just the sheer amount of work that we get put through is a lot. I was just checking if I'm still recording, because that's going to be real awkward if I'm not. So yeah, I really think it ruined architecture for me. Mind you, can we like loop back to model making, right? I do enjoy Lego. Again, haven't done it in so many years. But you would think that if I enjoy doing Lego, I would enjoy model making. No. Not in the slightest. I was this is so, I'm going to quickly grab these pieces and I'll come back, because this is really loud and you're not going to be able to hear me. Okay, I'm back, I have all the pieces. Oh my god, what was I saying? Model making. You would think that I would enjoy model making. I don't. Architecture students will understand how important model making kind of was in uni. Thankfully for me, I did majority of my bachelor degree during COVID, which was really interesting, mind you. Kind of crazy doing majority of my design work over like Zoom, which I'm kind of thankful for. I never had to go through the trauma of showing my design up in front of the class and then getting absolutely roasted by the teacher, because that's what they do. They're not kind to you. If they don't like your design, they're going to tell you. If they think it's shit, they will tell you. Yeah, I never had to go through that, thank goodness. Oh, I'm missing it. Am I missing a colour? I am missing a colour. No! Alright, back in a sec, hang on. I was saying that yes, traumatizing. But during those, a lot of those you would have to take in huge models. And I'm talking, these are models that people would spend hours on. Like, you would go to that, like a woodworking room or like just workshop rooms where you could go, and these were open all hours of the night. You could go at any time, like, and people would genuinely spend just all-nighters making these models. But I really didn't enjoy making models. I found them tedious. I much preferred the 3D modeling design side of things. So thankfully I could just make these tiny little models at home, not put a whole lot of effort into them, and then all we had to do was put the photos of them on our posters, and I could just make it look pretty and hide all the flaws in the photos that I took and pop them up on the thing and just hope, and you put them right at the bottom and you pray that nobody looks at them. And I tend to get away with it, which was pretty fantastic. This isn't a channel about architecture either. Like I said, this is just going to be about me doing random stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Let's move on from architecture, because I've talked a lot about it. Other things that I enjoy. I mentioned that I enjoy going to the gym. I enjoy working out. I probably have been working out for 2 years now, maybe a little over 2 years. I used to be this really skinny dude, and I probably look skinny on camera, especially in this jacket, goddamn. But like, okay, so to give you context, I'm a little under 6'1", and I weighed like 60 kilos. I was very, very skinny. I wasn't like, I didn't have an eating disorder or anything like that. Yes, I still don't eat a whole lot and I struggle to eat, blah, blah, blah. That's another story, okay? But I was very skinny. And within 12 months, I gained like 20 kilos and just blew up. And it was fantastic. God, it was a nice little confidence boost. I recommend going to the gym if you don't go to the gym. It is, I understand it's very daunting. And God, was I scared going into it. But it's so much fun. Yes, I don't go as frequently as I was back then. But I tend to try and stick with it. And thank God it's not one of those things that I've just like started and flicked off like apparently everything else. What else do I enjoy? I said I enjoy fashion. I enjoy op shopping, which actually I might take you guys along op shopping, or at least do some op shopping hauls. I think that could be really fun. Showing you guys what to pick up, because like I said, this was just a little op shop find. It's I believe it's Uniqlo. It's like I actually think it's a women's Uniqlo overshirt. But it's such a nice material, but it was really, really long. And I've gotten into this theme of cropping all my stuff, which I really need to stop, because I've gotten to the point where I crop my gym tops, and I'm showing a lot of belly at the gym, okay? And it's not very flattering, and I need to stop. I swear I'm gonna end up wearing friggin' like little... They're gonna be up here at one point. We gotta stop before I get there, okay? But no, I thought I'd crop it, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I tend to do that with a lot of my finds at the op shop, so... yeah. I will definitely take you guys along, or at least do some hauls. I think that could be really fun. But I'm also going to try and show you what fit I'm wearing every time I start a video. Because I enjoy fashion, I enjoy showing that off, and I think you guys might enjoy it as well. What else could I talk about? Tattoos. You can't see any on me as of yet, but I really like tattoos. I envision myself being covered at some point in my life. Not neck, not face, not hands, but like torso, arms. Currently I have 4 tattoos. 2 of them on the larger side, 2 of them on the smaller side. When I say small, probably like the size of my palm or my hand. And I think I'll do a little tattoo haul? Is tattoo haul the right term for that? A little tattoo show-off, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm just trying to work out what videos to do at the moment. But a tattoo show-off could be really fun. Show you like whether, like what they are, who I got them by, because a lot of my tattoos are done by like South Korean artists who travel to where I live. Which again, try and work out down below, okay? I want to see. I reckon you'll be able to pick it up pretty quickly, but anyway. Yeah, I'll definitely show them off. I love tattoos. I think, like, none of them mean anything. Like, at some point might mean something, but the ones that I currently have don't mean anything. I purely see tattoos as collecting artwork. As like... yeah, a way of collecting these super talented artists' artwork in such like a cool way. I love it. It's fantastic. I'm almost finished this little container box, so we're gonna be ending the video soon, but I will have more to talk about because there's a lot going on, okay? Again, this is going to be loud. Give me a second while I find this. I'm going to lose a piece so unbelievably bad. Can you even see what I'm doing? You really can't. Like, we're going to get there. I found it. Oh my god, that took me so long. Also, I'm going to put these back in the bowl before I lose a piece. Also, this was only I made it through 7 steps. 7. That's how, like, distracted I get talking about stuff. And... we found the piece. It's a little Polaroid. Can you see that? Am I holding that the right way? Yes. A little Polaroid piece. By the way, this facial hair that I'm going on at the moment, let me show you, is me trying something out, okay? So no judgment. Oh my god, there was a piece just sitting here. I'm gonna lose a piece so badly. This is just me trying something out because I really can't grow facial hair. So we're having fun with it. No judgment, okay, people? Right. Polaroid piece goes there. And that piece goes there. Like so, I believe. Hey, we're onto the camera. Okay. I think I'm going to leave this here. This is... Oh, yeah. Can you see that? I'm going to come a little closer. Get all personal up here, okay? Yeah, a little personal with you guys. Polaroid box, okay? There's no reason to show you like this. I don't even know what just came out of my mouth just then. Fantastic. So, thank you for watching the Benny Show. I have no clue what. That's just a name that I came up with on the spot. Will I stick with it? We'll see. Probably. I kind of like the name. It's kind of fun. I'm definitely not calling it the Benny Show. Or maybe I will, because it actually has a nice ring to it. Yeah. That could be kind of fun. Anyway. I'm going to leave this here. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments below, because I want to answer some while I make the rest of this camera. I think that could be really fun. So anything you guys want to know about me, just pop it down below. And I'll collect a couple and I'll answer them. And I have some more stories about myself. I have some more things to, explain about the channel and all of that. So we'll do that in the next video. So I'll catch you then. Bye.